Craft2Wear co-chairs, Barbara Vanessa and Kate Perrin, we are so delighted to have all of you with us this evening. I hope that you have been enjoying the lovely playing of So Yan Jun. I would like to introduce Eileen Fuchs, the President and Executive Director of the National Building Museum, to provide a few words of welcome. There is not a more beautiful place in all of DC for a craft show. Thank you for hosting us, Eileen.
Thank you so much. I tend to agree with that statement. My name is Eileen, and I have the privilege of being the President and Executive Director of the National Building Museum, our nation's museum for architecture, design, and construction. And it is just wonderful. We're always so excited about this event and this opportunity to work with this incredible group of women, of volunteers who do so much for the artist community. The National Building Museum, our mission is to inspire curiosity about the world we design and build. Our work celebrates the building arts and the visionaries who shape our environments, and like the talented artists featured here today, we believe that creativity and craftsmanship are vital to the stories of the environments that we inhabit. So with that, I just want to again say thank you. I always give a shout out to the woman that everyone gives a shout out to. Her name is Heidi, and Heidi is the powerhouse behind this. Everyone knows that. I left here at 8 p.m. last night, and there was a full gala, and walked in, and it's this. So the amount of work that happens today to make this beautiful event happen is astounding. So congratulations to all the incredible artists. Thank you for partnering with us. We're always so happy to be the home for 40 years for this event. And please come back and check out our exhibitions. Thank you.
Thank you, Eileen. Before introducing our next speaker, I would like to introduce these distinguished guests who will not be speaking tonight. His Excellency, Ambassador Hyun-Dong Cho of the Republic of Korea to the United States. Jong-Taek Park, Director of the Korean Cultural Center. Mr. Rob Spiller, Smithsonian Assistant Secretary for Advancement. And Dr. Paul Michael Taylor, Director of the Smithsonian's Asian Cultural History Program. And now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the honorary chair of this year's Craft2Wear, Dr. Anthea Hartig, the Elizabeth Macmillan Director of the Smithsonian American History Museum and the museum's first female director. We are thrilled that you could join us tonight, Dr. Hartig.
Well, good evening. Buenos noches. It's wonderful to see you all here in this exquisite space. I'm honored to have been selected for this event, to be your co-chair, to be the honorary chair. When I was asked last year, I think probably just purchased some beautiful things from the craft show, but I've been the beneficiary of the incredible generosity of spirit and the sisterhood of the Women's Committee. And thank you, Winky, for your generous introduction. And it is truly a pleasure to be here. And my gratitude is deeply extended to the co-chairs Barbara Bonessa and Kate Perrin for inviting me to be here, to my sister director, Eileen Fuchs, for hosting us this evening in this incredible special space. I'm honored to bring greetings to all of you from Secretary Lonnie G. Bunch III and all of us at the Smithsonian. As you know, we are composed of 21 museums, 11 research institutes, the National Zoo, 21 libraries, education units and centers, and the two newest museums under development, the National Museum of the American Latino and the Smithsonian American Women's History Museum. Thank you to everyone here tonight and everyone who probably will be coming in for supporting this incredible American craft and design and wearable arts. All the proceeds, of course, will go to the Smithsonian through Women's Committee grants. I also want to acknowledge His Excellency the Ambassador, the beautiful crafts from the ancient and still very much living culture of Korea that you will be experiencing, especially in the exhibition on the south side of this building, and for the long diplomatic partnerships that enhance all of our lives. Back to the women. Each year, the committee awards grants of up to $35,000 to Smithsonian museums and research institutes and the Library and Archives and the National Zoo, the Conservation Biology Institute, to name just a few. And get this, these grants have totaled over $14 million to date, which I think is just incredible. They enable valuable but unfunded projects to move forward. And we are very grateful at the National Museum of American History to have welcomed these grants to cover an amazing range of projects and efforts that we've undertaken. There are too many to mention, but some of my favorites are helping strengthen our history collections by recording the oral histories of women inventors, supporting the development of a fantastic exhibition called Creating Icons, How We Remember Women's Suffrage, and many, many more that have told the stories, often underrepresented, of American women. The Smithsonian Women's Committee has been instrumental in ensuring these and so many other initiatives move forward, that the lives of the past and of the living women that make up over 50% of this nation are known, are experienced, and are sustained by their generosity. They've enabled the Smithsonian to provide greater public access to our collections, to our education, to our exhibits, and to our museums. So congratulations to this Women's Committee for your generosity, for your many achievements, for the way in which you continue to give back, and the way in which you bring us together through this beautiful show of wearable art, but really to bring us into community tonight, especially with our partners. And please enjoy the show. All my best wishes for a very successful one. The more that you give, the more that you wear, the artisans that you support mean that you are sustaining the Smithsonian's work, and for that, we are eternally grateful. Thank you and have a beautiful night.
I keep having to pull the microphone down, I'm short. Thank you, Dr. Hardy. This year, we are honored to feature the Republic of Korea as our international partner, and we have been working closely with the Korea Heritage Foundation to plan this program. I would like to now introduce Cindy Dog Han, dear friend of the Korea Heritage Foundation, to say a few words.
Wow, what a spotlight. Shows my age. My daughter said, "You're 80 years of age. What do you mean you're going to address a group?" Good evening. Excuse me. My congratulations to Korean Heritage Foundation for sponsoring this evening's event. I want to welcome members, honored guests, especially Ambassador Hyundong Cho from my native country of Korea, and visiting Korean artists. The Korean Heritage Foundation, headed by Mr. Sam Yoon, was established in 1981 as part of a committee helping Smithsonian prepare the 5,000 years of Korean art. Since then, the organization has registered as a nonprofit in 1985 and changed its name to Korean Heritage Foundation back in year 2003. Over the past 40-plus years, the Korean Heritage Foundation has worked tirelessly to help introduce Korean culture to America by sponsoring and supporting many cultural events, just like what they are doing this weekend. It also has been the bridge for many Korean artists to perform and display their artistic work here in the United States. Pardon me. Some of the work Foundation has accomplished, among many, includes setting up Korea section in the Smithsonian's Natural History Museum, and King Gojong, the last emperor of Goryeo Dynasty. Korea, the country name Korea, comes from Goryeo Dynasty. His seal was returned back to Korea from the United States. The organization also held a photo exhibition of the Korean American immigrants' 100th year anniversary. Through these kinds of work, the Korean Heritage Foundation has been promoting public and private diplomacy between Korea and the United States of America. The foundation currently is working hard, training and helping our second generation young people to continue organization's work and its effort toward progress and growth. Thank you, and may God bless you. Enjoy the festivities.
Thank you, Ms. Dobhan. We have also had the privilege of working with Mr. Jae-chul Kim, the board chairman of the Gyeongsang-buk-do Happy Feet Cooperative. They have been instrumental in bringing to us the 11 Korean artists whose work is displayed in the auditorium this weekend. I know when you see it that you will be blown away by their artistry and craftsmanship. Welcome, Chairman Kim, and thank you.
반갑습니다. 반갑습니다.
안녕하십니까.
네.
저는 한국에서 도자기를 만들고 있는 김재천이라고 합니다. 한국에서는 도자기 명장을 칭호받았습니다. 반갑습니다.
Good evening. My name is Kim Jae-chul, a ceramic artist from Korea.
우리 경상북도는 한국 공예문화의 중심에 있는 찬란한 역사와 문화유산을 간직하고 있으며 이러한 선조들의 예술적인 전통을 이어받아 경상북도의 공예인들은 전통과 현대를 공존하며 소통으로 새로운 미래를 열어가고 있습니다.
Gyeongsang-buk-do, located at the heart of Korean culture, is home to a rich history and vibrant cultural heritage. Building upon the artistic traditions passed on from our forefathers, the artisans of Gyeongsang-buk-do are working to blend tradition with modernity. And through open communication, we are pursuing a new aesthetic vision of the future of craft.
우리 경상북도의 공예문화는 미래지향적인 예술에 대한 새로운 패러다임을 추구하면서 공예문화적인 가치의 재조명을 통한 새로운 콘텐츠 산업으로 미래를 열어갈 것입니다.
The craft culture of Gyeongsang-buk-do is striving to create a forward-looking paradigm for craft art. By rediscovering the cultural value of crafts, we hope to lead the future of the craft content industry.
이번 크라프트 쇼에 초청해 주신 스미소니안 여성위원회 회장님, 그리고 폴 테일러 박사님, 그리고 우리 함께 진행해 주신 코리아 헤리티지 관계자 여러분들께도 감사를 드립니다.
I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the chair of the Smithsonian Women's Committee, Dr. Paul Taylor, and Chairman Yoon Sam-gyun of Korean Heritage Foundation, who have helped make this craft show possible.
감사합니다. 땡큐.
I'm Kate Perrin. And I'm Barbara Vanessa. We are the co-chairs of this show, and we are so excited and grateful. We're so grateful to all of you for being here to help us open this very exciting show. Before we do that, we have to extend a few thank yous. We want to thank our honorary chair, Dr. Hardig, a great friend of the Smithsonian Women's Committee. And we do want to extend our thanks to Mr. Kim for the tireless work that he has done to bring these wonderful South Korean artists here with us for this show. And we do encourage you to visit them in the auditorium. I also want to extend a personal thanks, I think, for Katie and the SWC office, and all of us, to Mr. Sam Choi, who's doubling tonight as our translator, but has been our go-to guy for coordination with Korea, with the embassy, and with the Cultural Center from the beginning. We also want to thank our internal SWC staff, Heidi Ostrom, who's already been mentioned, Hannah Jones, and the dozens of amazing Smithsonian Women's Committee volunteers who have worked with us for months to put this show together. Thanks.
So many of you who are not previously familiar with us assumed that we put on these craft shows because we love and celebrate contemporary American craft. And we do. But the real reason, as Dr. Hart shared with you, is because these are fundraisers so that we can help the Smithsonian with projects that are vital and important but otherwise would go unfunded. So I want you to all this evening indulge your great desires for the things you're going to see without any guilt, because your purchases are helping to support education, outreach, science, and distribution of educational programs across the country. So we have food, we have refreshments to sustain you while you go and shop all 93 booths. Thanks for being here. We're about to actually have another excellent treat from our wonderful friends from South Korea. So let the music and the celebration begin.
Royal garments of the kings and queens.